LTV's Action Sports is brought to you in part through the generous support of these Leominster sponsors. Richardson Funeral Home, www.richardsonfuneralhome.net, the Il Camino Restaurant, www.ilcamino-restaurant.com, and by MP Crowley Company Incorporated, www.mpcrowleyinc.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to kick this thing off. At center is Will Parker with Zach Warnacini on the left wing and Aiden Bork on the right wing with Healy and Cody Larson on defense. Puck goes in the corner. Larson on the puck first. There's the first check of the game, controlled by Nashoba. There's a shot, did not get through. Blocked inside, all the way around the far boards. Nashoba picks up again, back behind the net, got control. Nice quick shot, did not get through, and Ryan Melanson has to tie it up right on the front of the doorstep. Face off to Melanson's left. Face off, won by the Blue Devils, kept in by Nashoba, dropped it back inside the zone, and they get it out of the zone. Nashoba has control. Defense to defense pass out of the zone, boards off the boards, cannot get through, and Lumsden knocks it back down deep. On the chase is Zach Warnacini. Stops behind the net, nice little pass to the opposite wing, picked up by Will Parker on the off wing. He wraps around the boards, right to the near side, kept in by the defenseman. And here comes Nashoba on the attack, looking. Being forced by Cini all the way back down deep. Again, control. Bork with it to Cini behind the net. Cini to Bork. He gets muscled off the puck. Kept in by, and here's a break for Nashoba. They got a 3-on-1 break going down on Healy. Going down, shot. Nice pad save by Melanson. Another shot. Went high above the screen into the lobby section, right into somebody's popcorn. And that's a puck in the popcorn, baby. Right inside the lobby. That's a beautiful thing. Now we have Tucker Minton on the left side. Calais on the right side, with Pat LeBlanc in the middle. Nashoba gets control, looking, shot to the net. It was a neck save by Melanson. He ties up for another save. He felt that one a little bit, everybody. That one hit right up to the collarbone section of Melanson. He had to shake that off a little bit. On the draw, Pat LeBlanc. Loose puck. LeBlanc with the puck, trying to get it out. Nashoba keeps it in. Forcing Mazzaferro to get it. Mazzaferro cannot get the puck out. Still has the puck. Back behind the net. Over to Ronan Duval. Out of the zone. Nashoba has control. Nashoba coming through, being forechecked by a couple of Blue Devils. Kept in by Nashoba. Did not get through. Loose puck. Still loose. Top of the circle. Cannot get a fire. Shot went behind the net. Nashoba picked up again. Dumped it back behind the net. He gets nudged off the puck. Has control right to the center. A nice little pad save. Toe save by Melanson. That was a beauty. Here comes Calais flying down deep. Calais takes a shot. Goalie makes a save. Calais is in familiar territory when he flies down that wing. When he's playing defense, he takes off all the time. So now he's got a chance to play forward. He's just going down here. When he has a chance, we're going to see him flying all night long, I'm sure. Face-off down in the Nashoba Valley. Inside the zone. We got Jordan Adu, Nathan Lemansky, and James Brito as your line. Brito, Lemansky, and Adu. Loose puck Loose puck. It's a shot. Pad. Nice blocker save. That was a good shot by Lemansky. He's not afraid to shoot the puck when he gets it. That was a tester right there. Lemansky with a nice shot. Goalie made a nice blocker save on that. Get Larson on defense with Healy. Coming out, Nashoba over the red line, and they dump it in. Gets nudged off the puck by Healy. Stopped at the blue line, and he dumps it back inside the zone. Picked up by Healy, gains some speed, out through the middle. Lemansky can't hang on to it. Still loose, picked up. Brito, shot, went wide. Lemansky there, tried to fire on short side, cannot make it. Back at the point, kept in by the defenseman. Kept in by Cody Larson on the chase. Healy on it hard. Healy has it, going around the net. Being fought. Here comes Healy. He's flying. He's on his horse. He's going over the red, over the blue. He's going end to end. He's going to, oh, he tried to get a shot and they stolen away. Cini with a shot right in the top of the porch. Made a nice stop. His little breakaway going in hard. Number 3 gets wrapped up. It's going to be a no penalty there. I thought he got wrapped up, but no penalty. He got away with one right there. Pad save by Melanson, trying to get the puck out of the zone. Loose puck. Action. Back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. That's a beautiful thing. Gotta love this stuff. Back behind the net. Loose puck in the skates. Cannot get control of it. Back behind the net. Nashoba on the attack again. Coming through the middle. Nice little pass. Cannot control. And Zach Warnacini dumps it back inside the zone. Forced him to go back and get it with 10:24 left to go in the first period. Warnacini has the puck. He knocks off the back of the boards. And Nashoba picks it up, coming out. Being back checked by Warnacini. And there's going to be a whistle for a hooking on. Looks like it's Zach Warnacini going to go into the sin bin for the first minor of the game. He's going to sit in the penalty box. He's going to feel shame. And his mother is not going to give him supper tonight for that penalty. So, Nashoba goes on the first power play of the game for either team. And let's see what Nashoba has to deliver at 10 minutes of the first period. Faced off down deep. Won by Nashoba. It's back to the point. Cutting close. Takes a shot. Went to the deflector side. Loose puck is sitting inside the front porch and is just sitting there. And Ryan Logan ties it up. I want to see if anybody out there can see us today. I want to just wave to everybody. Are they all looking at us? Nobody's looking at us. Yeah, they are looking at us. Then they just dump it out of the zone. Nashoba on the attack, coming through. He gets nudged off by Calais. Nice check by Calais. That's a beauty. That was a beauty of a check. Calais he's got the guns. He's got the wheels. He's just going. Coach gave him the green light to do what he wants to do. He's flying. Calais with the best check of the game. Coming in close. Melanson ties it up. Cannot control. Off wing. Nashoba has control on the power play for another minute and 14. They're setting up on top of the circle, coming in. Does a wheel and deal. Back to the point. Has the puck. Looking. Can't control it. Gets out of the zone and you got to escape the zone. Here comes Nashoba. Gonna take a shot. Oh, hit the crossbar. Ring the bell on the glove side of Melanson. Saved by the bell right there, baby. And cannot get it out. Kept in by Nashoba. Coming in deep. Shot went wide. No shot in net. Calais still has control. They still got 30 seconds on the power play. Trying to set something up. Back behind the net. Has control. Back to the point. Kept in. Another pass to the wing. Coming through the middle. Stepping in. Up through the crease. Oh, went right through the front porch. Over, he can put it away. Has control. 11 seconds left on the power play. And Blue Devils will be back at full strength. Warnacini is getting ready to come out. Nashoba, all Nashoba in this power play. Haven't left the zone yet. And they still kept it and they get out. Cini out of the box, has control of the puck. He's over the red line. And he takes a shot. Glove save by the goaltender, saves it. Cini just jumped out of the box and had an opportunity. Walked right in, took that high wrist shot, but the goaltender just pulled it away with his glove. Shots are even at 5 apiece. Face off down deep. We have Womansky, Brito, and Adu as your line. Womansky cannot get a control right down in front of us. Adu there. Adu knocks it back down deep. It's going to be icing against the Blue Devils. Face-off will go down deep to Melanson's right. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Hope you're having a great time watching these live broadcasts that we're able to bring you because we have the Wi-Fi right inside the building here, don't we? Is that how we doing it? All right, we have Wi-Fi right here. Or some kind of connection. I don't know what kind of connection we have. But Brad knows all about it. I'm just a commentator. I just commentate. I do play-by-play, do the color. Here comes Nashoba. Right. Oh, ho, ho. Hey, I think it hit the poke behind Melanson and went right across the front porch. The screen door was open, and he couldn't put it away. Womansky, nice little pass over the mitten. He could not, no, over the, I don't know who went to. Brandon LeBlanc. Brandon LeBlanc, number 11. Okay, down deep. Pat LeBlanc on the faceoff. Nashoba has control. Shot. It's a goal. Went right through the 5-hole of Ryan Melanson. It was a nice wrist shot from the top of the circle, and Melanson thought he had it, but it trickled in. So Nashoba takes that early 1-0 lead at 7:03 of the first period on their 7th shot. And Nashoba has the early goal in this game with a quick shot. Walked in, took a quick shot. Melanson thought he had it. It trickled through his 5-hole. And Nashoba has the 1-0 lead quickly in the first period. It'd be offside. Faced off right directly in front of the Blue Devil bench. Nashoba going down hard. And it's back to the point. Nashoba has control. Back down deep in the corner. Has control. To the shot. It's a shot that hit the side of the apron. Nashoba just wheeling and dealing with the puck. Oh, here comes Clay. Clay got a 2-on-1 break. He's got Mitten with him. Shot. It went high over the glass. Hit the back of the glass. He was going top shelf. He had Mitten with him on the left side. He chose to take the shot. It went flying up over the glass, hit the glass behind it. Great opportunity right there for that high-flying Clay. He just takes off. Just goes. We can see a replay of that, aren't we? No replay. No replay in sight. I got my little heater here right now. It's really nice and heat. Okay. Down deep again. Nashoba has control. Nice little pass through the middle. 16 has a 2-on-2 break. Take a look. Right through the middle. Right through the middle. Nice little pass. Give and go. Dante there's a trip right in the middle. Zach Warnacini fell down. Here comes Mazzaferro on the charge. Going wide. Has the puck. Going down deep. Still has control of the puck. makes the Chicago turn, still has it, over to Cini. Cini has it. Back behind the net. Picked up by Will Parker. And Nashoba gets it out of the zone, right back to Mazzaferro. Kept in. Parker with the puck, tried to make a pass, and there's going to be another pen for hooking, which is going to go to the Nashoba side this time. And number 5 looks like he's going in the box for a little vacation. He'll be sitting in there for 2 minutes. He can call his mother if he wants. Talk to her, say that he's in the sin bin. And he's probably not going to get supper tonight either. So, Leominster on the power play. On the faceoff, we have Pat LeBlanc. We have Tucker Mitten. And we have Calais. Kept in. Pat LeBlanc trying to get through. Ooh, Healy tried to get a shot. Up over to Calais. Calais to Healy. Healy has it. Up through the middle. Whoa, it went all the way through. Healy has it. Calais with the puck. He's dancing in the corner. He's doing the Macarena back down there. Healy over to Calais. Calais steps in. He can't get control. Lost the puck at the top of the circle. And it's out of the zone. Picked up by Mitten. Mitten cannot control. Mitten has it. Up over to Calais. Calais on the near wall. Going down hard. Stolen by Nashoba. He's fiercely going after that puck. And they knock it out, but kept in by Healy. Healy, nice play by Healy at the point. And they knock it out. No shots on this power play so far. Tucker Mitten chasing the puck down deep. Back behind the net. Over to Mitten on the far wall. Here comes Mitten. He's got 2 guys to beat. Going down hard. Has control. Cannot control. Taken away. Picked up by Pat LeBlanc. Pat LeBlanc wheels and deals. Nice pad. Nice shot. There was a loose puck right inside. Calais had the puck right inside the front porch, and he pushed it right to the goaltender's pad. Looked like he had the whole net open. Good opportunity for the Blue Devils right there to tie this game. But to no avail, the goaltender made the stop. A little frickin' frack right down there in front of the net. Nothing happened with that. Okay. We need some music in here so I can start dancing, keep myself warm. Here comes a break by Nashoba. He's going down deep. He's all alone. He's going down in. A breakaway. Stop. Oh, nice pass saved by Melanson. A beauty. It was a beauty. A nice breakaway, clean breakaway. Melanson flushed out that pad to save the day again. Bork dumped it back in. Leominster on the power play for another 25. Going down hard. Over to Mazzaferro. Mazzaferro going in. Going wide. Stop. Looks. Back to point. Bork with a attempted big hard stop, but it was stopped halfway through. On the chase. Ronan Duval going hard. Another save by, he went through the pad to win it. Another breakaway. He put it through. That was a short-handed goal. At the end of the short-handed goal, they scored 3:26 to put them up 2-0 on a breakaway, a short-handed breakaway goal that flipped right through the wickets of Melanson to give Nashoba a 2-0 lead. We're still in the first period. Shots are 10-7 in favor of the Chieftains. Lemansky knocks it back down deep, forcing them to go back and get it. On the chase is Brito. Brito takes the body. Lemansky there. Trying to keep it in. Shot! Off the glove hand of the goaltender. Brito with the puck behind the net. Still has it. Cannot control. Coming out. Coming out. Nice little pass going on wide. Beating that defenseman. That was Cody Larson on defense, and Brian Melanson makes a stop for another save. Added to the amount of saves he's had this year. He's well over 1,000, I think. Well over 1,000 saves this year. You figure he gets like 100 shots every game. He's played 10 games, so that's 1,000 shots, right? All right. Nashoba with it, setting it up. Right through the middle. Backhand. Blocker save. Went behind the net. Out through the middle. Deflected. Went up over the pipes. Back behind the net. Nashoba has control. Right through the front porch. Nobody can connect it. Going down hard. Cannot pick it up. Then they knock it back down deep. Forcing Melanson to put the mallet on it and tie it up for another face-off with 2:24 left to go in the first period. So, if you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, this is a live broadcast between your Blue Devils and the Nashoba Chieftains with the score 2-0. If you're just tuning in, it deflected off the defenseman skate. It went right to the pad of Melanson. Unnecessary save. Back to the point. Has control. Swings it wide. Shot. Went wide. Tipped in front. Whoa. It went wide. Picked up by Leominster, and they just dump it out. It would be icing against the Blue Devils. With 1:58 to go in the first period. Shots are 14-7 in favor of Nashoba. There's no music tonight. Where's all the music tonight? There's no music tonight. How come, Brad? All right, they're coming in. Calais. Oh, and Mitten was off to the races. If that puck would have stayed in the skate, and the two Blue Devils just crashed into each other. Right in front of us, Calais and Mitten. They just did the, there's a shot. Saved by Melanson. Nice, good save by Melanson. Picked up by Pat LeBlanc. He tries to rip it out, and he cannot do it. Picked up by Nashoba. Back behind the net. Looking, still looking. Back to the point. Back on the off wall. Top of the circle. Walk in. Oh, nice tip by Mazzaferro to keep that from getting a good shot. Mitten coming through. Mitten had a break. He could have had a break, but that little rubber biscuit was not ready to be handled by Mitten. Coming out. Nashoba got 3 men to beat. Going down wide. Looking. Still looking. Coming down deep. Nashoba has control. Less than a minute to go. Back behind the net. Tries to pick it up. Back behind in the corner. Hit by Will Parker back there. Helping out. Nashoba walking through, back behind the net, looking, back to the point. He gets stripped up, cannot make a play on it. And they knock it back down deep. Mazzaferro. And they're forechecking like crazy. The Nashoba team, they're giving out defensemen a time and a half. They're just all over them, just forechecking like crazy. Back behind the net. 10 seconds left to go. Loose puck right in front porch, trying to tip it in, cannot do it. Out behind the net. Still loose. No time for a shot. Shot went wide. Picked up by Zach Bornacini. He dumps it out. And there's the horn for the end of the first period with the score. The Nashoba Chieftains with a 2-0 lead heading into their locker room between the first and second period. So, just to give you an update what happened in that first period, Nashoba broke the ice at 7:03 to get the 1-0 lead on their 7th shot of the game, and then at 3:26 they scored a shorthanded breakaway goal to give them a 2-0 lead, and that's where we stand as we are intermission between the first and second period. We're going to take a break for station identification. We are Leominster TV. Yes, Leominster TV. Nothing better than us. We are. You can stream us. You can watch us live on TV right now. So we're going to take a break, ladies and gentlemen. The Mr. Zamboni is going to come out, and he's going to flood the ice. And I mean, literally, he's going to flood the ice. Brad was talking earlier that when the Zamboni came out, the referees had to get some squeegees, and I saw somebody trying to put a diving board over there in front of the net. There's that much water there in front of that net when the Zamboni drops all the water. it takes a couple squeegees to get rid of it all. So, as we break for intermission, Leominster has 7 shots in the first period and Nashoba 15 shots. Nashoba with a 2-0 lead. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen, right after the Zamboni floods the rink. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
LTV's Action Sports is brought to you in part through the generous support of these Leominster sponsors. Richardson Funeral Home, www.richardsonfuneralhome.net, the Il Camino Restaurant, www.ilcamino-restaurant.com, and by MP Crowley Company Incorporated, www.mpcrowleyinc.com.
Welcome back, everybody, for the start of the second period between the Nashoba Chieftains and your Leominster Blue Devils. As we ended the first period, ladies and gentlemen, Nashoba is up 2-0, scoring twice in the first period. The first time at 7:03, the second time at 3:26, a shorthanded tally, and they are coming on the ice with a 2-0 lead over the Leominster Blue Devils. I want to thank that person that comes in here all the time and brings me a bag of popcorn, my favorite fan. I have to get her name because she came to see me at the end of the first period and she gave me a bag of popcorn. So I want to thank her. I have to get her name so I can thank her personally, but we did put her on TV last time we were here. Remember that? We went and shot her right on TV. That's a beautiful. She said she's seen it. And the Zamboni driver has a shovel out there and he's shoveling the water off the amount of water that he left behind the net. And there's a diving board back there right now that they just installed. And they'll be taking diving lessons at the end of the second period. So Leominster comes out for the start of the second period, and they are down 2-0. Shots of 15-7 in favor of Nashoba. And we're going to see what's going to happen in this second period as we have a face-off in about a minute and a half. Well, there she is again with the popcorn. You want to put on the face on camera again. There she is, my favorite fan. That's the second time she's bought me a bag of popcorn. I want to thank you very much for that. We're still waiting for any kind of food from Il Camino or something like that, aren't we? I don't even think Il Camino knows that we actually talk about them inside the booth. But if they did, that'd be a beautiful thing. If I saw their wagon pull up over here and came and give us some chicken piccata, would that be a beautiful thing? Huh, Brad? That'd be a beautiful thing. It really would. We're going to put her on camera again over there. Let's put her on camera again. She's going to go on camera again. I want her to wave at us. Wave at us. There's a whole family. It's a beautiful thing. She's waving to us. That's my fan of the century. That's a beautiful thing. That's my favorite fan. She just bought me another popcorn. Awesome. She's the best. So, as we get ready to start the second period, Leominster is facing a 2-0 deficit as we begin. So buckle up, everybody. Leominster didn't play that bad in the first period. Let's see if they can get a couple more high-quality shots against Nashoba and break the ice right now. Ready for the face-off. We have Bork, Warnestini, and Will Parker as your starting lineup. Nashoba off to a fast start, going down wide, coming across the middle. And he takes the nice shot. Tried to go short side on Melanson, could not do it. They're skating 5-on-5 right now. There was a nice hook right there, no call. Kept in by Healy. Healy still has it. See, he has it. Still has it. And he knocks it back down deep in the zone. Nice play by the defenseman. Cut right through the middle. Skating hard. Should be a breakaway. And he's going to get a good shot off. Oh, a nice little pass to the winger coming in. He fired it wide. Nice little pass by that winger going down. Made a nice pass to the flying winger. And just went wide. Nashoba starting off quick. Back behind the net. You know, one of the things that Leominster does not do is that when the puck's downside their zone, like right now, and Nashoba has control, you have to take the body, try to stop them, prevent them from making some good plays. That's one of the first things. And Nashoba on the attack again. Stolen. There was a pass by Cody Larson that they almost intercepted. Back behind the net. They have control. Steps inside, right on top of the front porch, and he ties it up. Melanson ties it up. So this is a good little crowd here this evening. Good little crowd. Both sides, Nashoba and for Leominster, a good crowd here this evening. It's not a far road trip for Nashoba. It's only 15, 20 minutes down the road in Bolton. So a lot of parents will come to these games. Nice close travel game, but it's not that far. Cannot control it. Right through the middle, cannot connect with the player going front. Back behind the net, picked up in the shoulder again, coming through the middle. Stop shot, nice pad save by Ryan Melanson. With that left pad save right there, right in front. Been tangled up. Pat LeBlanc going down hard with the puck in the corner. Pat LeBlanc takes the body. Loose puck. Here comes Nashoba on the attack again. Up over the blue. Makes a nice little pass. Should be offside. It is offside. They got to tag up. Now they can advance. Coming out. Cannot make that pass. It should be icing against Leominster, and it is. No icing. He had his hand up, but no icing. I thought it was going to be icing. Off the glass and out of zone, right past Mazzaferro in the corner. Nashoba going down hard. Into the corner, picked up, shot on the near side. Back down deep. Nice little body check. Nice body check by Ronan Duval. Takes the body. That's what you got to do. When the opposition has the puck, you're a defenseman or forward, you take the biggest thing that's on the ice. Not the puck, you take the body. Here we go. We're going to have a breakaway. Coming down hard. It's a 2-on-0. 2-on-0. Shot. Goal! He put it away. Nathan Lemansky went top shelf. And it brings Leominster within one. He went down a 2-on-0 break with Tucker Mitten, and he decided to take the shot, and he took the shot and went top shelf. And that looks like it's going to be his first goal of the season for, I think that was, I'm trying to find out who scored that goal. We have a replay on that. That was a beautiful goal, went top shelf. I thought it was Will Parker. He just drove it. I thought it was Parker who drilled that puck, went top shelf. I'll try and listen to the... We'll have the replay on that so we can find out who scored that goal. It was a beautiful shot. It went top shelf. He had Tucker Mitten flying in, and he decided to take the shot by himself, and he did. He beat that goaltender. Top shelf, makes it 2-1. The clock is stopped at 11:55, and it's not running. The clock is not running right now. I have no idea why. I think it's frozen. It has been frozen. Yep. Puck on the apron. There's a puck again on the apron. The clock has been frozen solid. Hopefully they have some kind of a backup system. Shot went deflected up high. And Leominster dumps it out for an icing against Leominster with 11:55 left in the first period, second period. Still 11:55. The clock is not running. Hopefully, Jimmy LaPointe has this all under control in that time booth over there. So I cannot tell you how much time is left in the game, ladies and gentlemen, because the clock has stopped. You got the time there? That's at 10. Brad has it all, baby. He has it all. He knows where we at. Now now the clock is running, and Leominster is going to have another whole minute to their game. Now the clock is running. That's beautiful. The real time is 10:21, and they are actually 1 minute. There's a shot. There's a shot inside. Went right by the front porch. There's a goal. Nashoba came and scored on their third shot. Nobody picked up the loose puck or the loose body, and they put it through the wickets of Ryan Melanson to get that 2-goal lead again. It says 11:24, but it's not. But they just scored again on their 20th shot so far. Leominster has scored on their only shot of the period, and Nashoba has 5 more shots already than they had since the first period. So they're back with the 2-goal deficit again. Leominster has a lot of work to do to climb back in this game. Nashoba has control again. Go behind the net, right top of the circle. Cannot control. Going down hard. Dumped it back down deep. Mazzaferro on the puck first. Back behind the net. So we're not going to get out of here any earlier tonight because we're going to be 1 minute later than we're supposed to be. The clock didn't run for over a minute. That's beautiful. Zach Warnestini coming out of the zone. Pass to the middle. Cannot control. Cannot connect. Loose puck. Picked up by Ronan Duval. Nashoba with the puck again. Stop. Nice little pass. Tried to make a pass. Here comes Zach Warnestini with the puck. He's got 3 guys. He dumped it back high. It's a lob shot into the corner. Nashoba coming out. Oh, nice play by Healy to stop that advance. Here comes Nashoba again with a shot. He went the blocker side. He made a nice save, Melanson did. Back down deep. Picked up again. We got Sam Eichmann out there, number 16. Sam Eichmann, his first time out there. Back behind the net. Picked up by Healy. Healy and Eichmann on defense. Here comes Healy. Over the blue line. Over the red line. Going down wide. Flying. Went top shelf and went wide. Hit the glass on the opposite side. Picked up by Mitten. Mitten knocked it back down deep in this corner. And Nashoba gets rid of it. No icing. There's going to be icing, but it's not going to be icing. Tucker Min picks it up in front of his own net. He almost loses it. He just sidestepped a check right there. Picked up by LeBlanc. LeBlanc knocks it back down deep. On the chase. Mitten there. Mitten has control. Still has it. Loose puck. Out of zone. Back down deep. It should not be icing. And it's not. It's icing now. That referee did not have his hand up. I looked at him. He didn't have his hand up, and this referee looked back at him to see if he has his hand up. Didn't have his hand up, so this referee made the call. That's a beautiful thing, Clark. You know, it's like when he said on the Christmas tree, the little lights aren't twinkling. Well, his little lights are not twinkling. Anyways, coming out, nice little pass, outlet pass. Is going to be icing. It will be icing. It was a nice outlet pass. He tried to send that guy flying down the right side. Could not connect with him. With 9:02 left to go in the first period. So we're going to put 9:02. So I thought we were going to get out early today, but we're not. Face off down deep. And in the Nashoba zone. And Nashoba wins the puck. They dump it out of the, and they're sending a guy flying down hard. If he gets the puck before the crease, no icing there, right on the doorstep. Tried to hit the side of the apron. And Melanson stood his ground. Picked up by Nashoba, coming out. Wheeling and dealing. Shot right through the 5-hole of Melanson. Went through the 5-hole again. Kept it low, went through the 5-hole at 8:41. They have a 3-goal lead now. The shots are 22-8. Leominster has one shot since the first period, and that one shot was a goal. So Leominster has a lot of climbing back to do right now. Down deep. Here comes Nashoba again. One man to beat. Got Mazzaferro back there. Nice little pass to the winger. He tried to little fancy dude. Could not get that shot. James Brito picks up the attempted slap shot and stops it. Coming out. They're ready to give Jordan a do a slap shot. I mean, a penalty from behind the play. I just saw what happened, but they didn't call it. Nashoba with the puck, coming in the middle. Shot. Oh, nice little chest pad save by Melanson. Good setup. Nice pad save and couldn't put it away. 7:58 left to go in the second period. Are we the first, third, second period right now? We're in the second period. We're not the first, third, or second, right? We're in the second. Okay, my little light's on twinkling. Oh, baby, oh, baby, oh, baby. Okay, referees are trying to get control of this game. 4-1 with 7:58 left to go in the second. Face-off going to be going on here. I don't know. They have no idea what's going on. Face-off's going to happen down there to the right of Melanson. They're discussing something. You know, it's been quite an error, a penalty-free game. Each team has one penalty so far, so it's been a clean game. Nobody's out there killing each other. Nice little pass over to Cini. Could not hang on to it. Going down hard. Out of the zone, here comes Nashoba again. One man to beat, coming in hard. He loses the control of the puck. Looking. The third man gets the puck. Nice shot right into the chest of Melanson. And Healy takes down the guy, and the other guy falls down. There's a slippery ice down there. Melanson made another nice save. Face off to Melanson's left. Who's puck down deep. No icing. No icing called on the play. Could not pick it out of the zone. Zach Warnacini having trouble. He's getting tangled up. Nashoba tries to make a pass coming through. Stop. Zach Warnacini with that long stick of his. All over that player. Back down deep, forcing Nashoba to go back and get it inside their own zone. Right through the middle, right through the middle. Nice pass coming out. Healy takes the body, and Melanson ties up for another faceoff with 6:43 left to go in the second stanza. Shots are 25-8. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you do the math right now, it's 10 shots to 1 since the second period. Shot did not make it through. Nashoba has control. Wheeling and dealing over the red line, over the blue line. Sidesteps the defense coming in. Lost control of the puck. Tried to make a shot on the near side. Could not do it. Back behind the net. Looking. On the far wall. Cannot get it through. Mazzaferro picks up the loose puck. Coming out. Mazzaferro getting nudged off the puck. Nashoba has control. at their own red, and he dumped it back inside the zone. Back behind the net. It was 6:11 to go in the second period. Kept in. Nashoba has control. Sidesteps a check. Right through the middle. Could not control it. No icing on the play. Back down deep inside the Nashoba zone. On the chase. On the chase is Brandon LeBlake, number 11. Shot! Stopped by Melanson. Back in the corner. On it. Ronan Duval. Nice little move in the side. Trying to get it past. Nice little blocker saved by, a pallet saved by Melanson. Back behind the net is Mazzaferro. Mazzaferro just dumps it back around the corner. And nobody there to retrieve it. And Pat LeBlake is taking bodies right in front. Loose puck, still right on top of the front porch, and they can't put it away. Melanson has to tie it up for his 3,000th save of the year. 4-1 lead right now if you're just joining us. Shot 28-8, and we have 5 minutes left to go in the second period. And my feet are getting cold, so I'm going to change my heater here. And put my heater down below. Warm up my feet. Shot. Did not get through. Loose puck. Picked up. Adu tries to get rid of it. And they do. Out of the zone. Here comes Adu coming through. He gets handled. A 2-on-1 break from Nashoba coming down. Takes a shot. And a loose puck. Oh, right there in the middle. It was a blocker save, and Melanson lost sight of it. And the defenseman was there to pick it up. Brito over to Lemansky. Lemansky over to Adu. Adu cannot control it. Back down deep. Back in the corner. Cody Larson. Picked up by Brito. He gets nudged off the puck. Back through the middle. Adu has it. He just gave it to that guy in the middle. It's a shot. Oh, loose puck right there. Nice save by Melanson with the 30th shot of the night. You know, he's had more 40-shot games than any goaltender I know. So I think if he reaches 40 shots, he gets a free French fry from McDonald's. I think that happens. I think so. Down deep. Back behind the net. Nashoba get control. Still has the puck behind. Still loose. Back behind the net. Zach Warner makes a wing-to-wing pass over to Bork. Cannot handle Bork with the puck. Bork. Now it's the back downside. Back behind the net. Loose puck. Picked up by Minton. No, not Minton. I mean Will Parker. Will Parker, 17. He was our goal scorer, I'm sure. Nashoba coming in. Sidestep. This Mazzaferro takes the body, which he should. Mazzaferro gets the puck out of zone. Picked up by Nashoba again, right through the middle. He gets dumped by Healy. Healy, good back check by Healy. Picked up by Bork. Bork has it. He's got Mazzaferro on the charge. Mazzaferro dumped it back down deep. Picked up by Zach Warnestini. Dumped around the puck. Around the net. And they're taking the body. Tyler Bork, take the body. I mean, Aiden Bork. Back behind the net. Still behind. Nice check by Ronan Duval. Not afraid to take the body. Sidesteps a check. Back behind the net. Shot. Deflected. Up over the net. And Zach Warnestini dumped the puck out of zone. Aiden Bork is there. Cannot control. Should be icing against Nashoba, and it is. No icing. I think the referees want to go home. Right through the middle. Right through the middle. Could not pick it up. Now the Blue Devils are taking the body inside the defensive zone. It's a beautiful thing to see. And here's a breakaway. There goes Calais. He's on his horse. He's on his horse. He gets stopped. Everybody's getting rugged down there this time. Everybody's hitting bodies. There's going to be a penalty on the Nashoba penalty. I think the referees are having a hard time today. I don't think their lights are twinkling. All right, so Leominster goes on the power play with 1:54 left to go in the second stanza. Second period. Shots are 30-8. Leominster has got one shot this period. One. And it was a goal. So let's see what they can do on this power play. See if they can. They are facing a 3-goal deficit right now, and they have a 2-minute power play. Let's see what they can put up. We got Healy on the point, and we got Ronan Duval on the point. Oh, and we have Mitten, LeBlanc, and Calais is your forward line. Back behind that. On it first is Nashoba. Dump back out. Still has the puck. Nashoba has control. They're short-handed. They're forcing Leominster to make mistakes inside their own zone. Here goes Calais. Here goes Calais. Going down hard. Shot. Nice pass. Oh! We almost got a rebound there. Tucker Mitten almost put a rebound. Calais was non-stop. He was going. He was going to get a shot. He knew he was going to get a shot. That's what he was going to do. Leominster had a good shot that period. They have 2 more shots. Calais went flying down there. Nice shot at the net. Goaltender made a stop. Almost got the rebound by Mitten. Mitten almost put the puck right in the mitten. Pat LeBlanc with the faceoff down deep. Still 1:21 on the power play. Nashoba wins it and they dump it out of the zone. Chasing hard. There's Healy. Healy going down hard. Melanson has to control it. And Nashoba is getting control. Good time forecheck is when they're short-handed. Mitten tries to sidestep the play. Shot! Went wide. Nice pass saved by the goaltender. And they dump it out of zone. Here comes Nashoba on the attack. Healy back there to preserve. And here comes Healy. He's winding up. Here comes Healy. Going down to the left side. Coming down hard. He tries to make a dipsy doodle. And he's still going to go around the net. Oh, tried to feed Calais. Shot. Blocked in front by LeBlanc. And there's a loose puck. Went up into the stands for a cheap rubber biscuit souvenir. With 30 seconds left on the power play. 24 seconds before the period ends. That's what we got so far. It's a 4-1 lead in favor of the Chieftains. And they knock it out, and Nashoba's going to be first man on it. Here he comes in. Nice pass save by Melanson. All over that baby. Warnacini coming up. Warnacini has the puck, coming out high. Shot deflected, went in the corner. Picked up by Bork. Bork went wide. And there's the horn for the end of the second period as it ends with a 4-1 lead. Shots are 31-12. So Leominster picked up a goal in that second period on their only shot early in the stanza, and they've got 5 shots in the second period to 16 shots for Nashoba Chieftain. So it's a +16 and +5. So Leominster goes into the intermission down 4-1 to the high-flying Nashoba Chieftains, who come into this game with 11-1 record. And Leominster's trying to get on board quickly in the third period. Hopefully they can do that. So we're going to resume play, everybody, as soon as the Zamboni comes out and floods this ice and puts a big pond of water out there. You know, the other day, referee was out here and there was a hole in the ice, and he was fixing the hole. and he caught a 2-pound trout. He did. He was fixing the hole over there. Yeah, it's unbelievable. He had a hard time getting that trout out of that hole, I'll tell you that much. But it came out. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Zamboni is going to do his job, put a lot of water on this crazy ice, and then we'll be back for the start of the third period. So do not leave us, stay with us, and we'll be back to give you the third period and final period of tonight's game. Don't go away. Be right back.
LTV's Action Sports is brought to you in part through the generous support of these Leominster sponsors: Richardson Funeral Home, www.richardsonfuneralhome.net, the Il Camino Restaurant, www.ilcamino-restaurant.com, and by MP Crowley Company Incorporated, www.mpcrowleyinc.com.
Well, welcome back, everybody, for the start of the third and final period here at the Waller Civic Center between the Nashoba Chieftains and your Leominster Blue Devils. Hope you enjoyed the break in action that we had. And Leominster scored a goal in the second period to climb in to be a 2-1 game. And then Nashoba scored 2 quick goals after that. They have a 4-1 lead going into the third period and final period at the Civic Center. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again. Hopefully that they can get themselves situated here and come back out with flying feet and fly here in the third period and putting the Nashoba on their heels. Shots are 31-12 in favor of the Chieftains. So Ryan Melanson has seen a lot of rubber biscuits tonight. Like he always does. He's a 40 or 50 or 60 shot goaltender every game. And when he goes home at night, I just talked to his mother that he has nightmares of pucks coming at him all game long. He flinches all night long in bed. That's what his mother just told me. Anyways, but Ryan Melanson has had a lot of shots this year, and that's what you're there for. You're the goaltender, you're going to get a lot of shots, so have fun with it. What? The ice? The wetness? What is it? Both teams? One team's ready to go, the other team's not ready to go. Of course, because they're waiting for the diving board to be completed. There's a diving board at each end. There's so much water out there. They got more water there than they have in my pool. It's unbelievable. Oh well. Again, our sponsors, everybody for Leominster TV all year long. There's we have the Richardson Funeral Parlor, and we have the Il Camino Restaurant on Central Street. And we have MP Crowley Construction. Those are our 3 major sponsors. If anybody out there would like to be a sponsor, go see Jack and Carl at the Leominster TV studio on Litchfield Street. A beautiful studio out there. Go check it out if you get a chance. It's top-notch, state-of-the-art studio. It's a beautiful thing. We are getting ready for the third period. Leominster is still in the locker room. Melanson is freshly on the ice all by himself. And the rest of the team is on their way out to the ice right now. Shots are 31-12. 16-5 in that second stanza. Leominster scored on their very first shot of the second period, which cut the deficit 2-1. And then after that, Nashoba scored 2 goals to give them a 3-goal lead going into the third period. Hope you people are going to tune into the Team USA. The Olympics are going to start real soon. And I believe their first game is December 10th. They're going to be playing, they're in the division with China, Canada, and somebody else, I think, in that division. So they start December 10th. If you want to catch the interview I had with the assistant coach of Team USA, Scott Young, it is now presented on Leominster TV Access. You can find it on your laptop, wherever. But there was an interview with Scott Young talking about Team USA and his career in National Hockey League, everything else. So if you want to catch that, do so by clicking the link and following that up on your computer. It was a great interview with him. He's a tremendous ice hockey player. Now he's coaching Team USA, which he played for them 3 times, and other accolades that he has also in his whole career. So ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin the third period. Healy with the puck, ducks it down. They're on a power play for no more seconds. It just ended. So now it's full stretch, 5-on-5. Aiden Bork with a nice check behind the net. It's right in front of the front porch. He couldn't put it away. And here comes Nashoba, 2-on-2 break coming out. Make it past the blue line, coming in. Sidestepped the defenseman, went high, went up over the glass, went wide. Out of the zone, here comes Zach Warnestine. Oh, he's got 4 guys after him. They pull it away from him. Here comes number 5, the defenseman. Swift skating defenseman coming through. Tries to get by Healy, does not mix the pass over here. He's got him on the doorstep, looking, coming around. And he makes the pass, no icing, because the Nashoba player dumped it back down deep, so no icing. The puck stopped right in that puddle of water down there. You can see what I'm talking and saying, baby. You see it. There's a 3-on-2 break coming in. Shot. Went blocker save by Melanson again. Zach Warnestine cannot get a handle on it. Nashoba sets up real well inside their zone, and the counterattack, their transition is very good. From defensive to the offensive, their transition is perfect. They know what to do, they get it, and they just keep moving forward. Back behind the net. Nashoba has it right through the middle. Oh, nice glove save by Melanson. That was a good test right there, and a trickling puck found his way into his mitt again and makes another save. That's beautiful. Melanson has been busy. Every game that we've done all year long, Melanson has been busy. He is busy, he's dizzy, and he's Miss Lizzie. He's all over the place. I try to get past, to Calais. Calais was on his horse. Kept in. Nashoba has a 3-on-2 break coming in. Nice little pass to the middle. Shot. Nice pass save by Melanson. There's another shot with another pass save by Melanson. It's just all over him. Just shooting the puck by. Here goes Calais. Calais can't control it. Nashoba has control. Shot. Went wide again. Back to the point. Kept in. Made a nice little move. Back to the other point. Shot. It's a pallet save by Melanson. Back to the point again. Relentless shots by Nashoba. They just keep shooting the puck at it. Pat LeBlanc gets tangled up inside the blue line. Picked up by Minton in his zone. He's trying to stick him out, cannot make it. Nice little pass to Calais. Calais going down high. Over the blue, coming in. Just tried to come in. Backhand. Went high slot. Went on that. With the goal. In the top corner, on the near side, and the goaltender made a neck save. Coming out, dump it back inside the zone, forcing Healy to go back and get it. Healy trying to make some moves, cannot get it out. Lemansky pops it out of there. I gotta find out who. Number 11, Brandon LeBlanc's out there. Brandon LeBlanc coming out. Nashoba has control of the puck, still has control. Back down deep in the corner. Makes the turn, top of circle, shot, went high. Hit Melanson right in the grill. There's gonna be a penalty here coming up against Green. So Nashoba's going to the sin bin. He's gonna go take a little rest for a little while. He's going in the sin bin. Lemonster's gonna go on the power play for another 2 minutes. And let's see what the Blue Devils can do on their third power play of the evening. We got Pat LeBlanc, Mitten, and Aiden Bork as your line with Mazzaferro and Healy on defense. There's a face-off, one by Nashoba. They dump it out as Pep, kept in by Mazzaferro. Mazzaferro tried to hit Mitten, cannot do it. Loose puck, still inside the Nashoba zone. Mazzaferro, defense, nice pads, nice shot, nice pass, nice save by the goaltender. Healy has it. Healy knocks it back down deep, has it. LeBlanc with it, tried to get through the middle. Right, loose puck, the goaltender tried to cover it up, and Aiden Bork swiped it away. And they dump it out to clear the zone. Back behind the net. Picked up by Healy. Back behind his net. Nice pass over to. Tried to. Nice check by the defenseman. Hit Tucker Mitten. Back behind the net. Has control. And there's still 1 minute left to go in the power play, and they cannot set up anything really well inside the Nashoba zone. Mazzaferro with it, dumps it out to nobody. Picked up by Nashoba, they dump it out to 1-on-2. Right by Mazzaferro, going in. Side step, can't get by Healy. Healy ties him up. Mitten tries to get it out. Picked up by LeBlanc. Mitten on the attack. He's got Aiden Bork. Aiden Bork cannot control. Tucker Mitten goes in the corner with the puck. Down deep. And Tucker Mitten shot. It went wide. And there's 29 seconds left to go in the power play. Leominster has 3 shots so far in this period, but to no avail. 16 seconds on the power play. Picked up by Lemansky. Lemansky going in, shot. Chest saved by the goaltender, and they knock it out of the zone. That should do it for the power play for Leominster. Picked up by Duval. Duval coming out. Nashoba gets control. Nashoba out. Over the red. Over the blue. And he's dumping in. All the way around the net. Duval takes the body behind the net. Out through the middle. Picked up by Duval again. Duval off the glass and out of the zone. Back inside. Picked up by Eichmann. Eichmann there. Nashoba dumps it back in over the head of Melanson into the corner. Picked up by Nashoba again. Will Parker with the puck behind the net. Cannot control. Zach Warnacini up off the glass and he gets out of the zone. Nashoba coming down hard. Duval there, back in the corner. Duval there. Nashoba picks up the puck behind the net. There's the high sticker by Lemansky. He's going to get called for the penalty. High sticking on Lemansky. He's going to go to the box for a few minutes. He's going to talk it over with the referee. He's going to go in the sin bin. He's going to take a couple minutes off, have a vacation. And he's not going to get supper tonight when he gets home. Okay, face-off down deep in the Leominster zone with 7:59 left to go in the third period. Nashoba on the attack with a power play. And Nashoba wins the faceoff. And they cycle it around off the opposite side. They're overloading one zone. Walking in to take a shot. Tried to get it in, could not do it. Picked up. And Bork tried to get it out, could not. Kept in by Nashoba. Shot went right through the front porch. Nice pass there by Bork, and here comes Calais on his horse, going down hard. Shot went top shelf and went into the screen behind the net. Good offensive threat is Calais. He just flies on that wing. Got a good shot on a short-handed situation. Went high above the goaltender. Into the stand, into the screen. Landed on Route 2. Nowhere to be found. Puck is gone. They're going to have to get one new rubber biscuit right now. Calais with the face-off. 1:25 left on the power play. And Lumster wins it. Nice play by Calais. Back in the corner. Picked up by Nashoba. Here they come out of the zone. Tried to make a pass, cannot make it. Sidestep, nice work. Coming in. Healy going in. Healy going down hard. Healy, backhand, right across the front porch. Could not put it away. Picked up by Nashoba. Setting up in their own zone. Far pass to the wing. He steps aside this defenseman. Comes in, still has control. Loses it. Nice play by Calais back there. Has control. Bothered by him. Calais almost picked that up. Knocks it right around far board. Picked up by the winger. Back to the defenseman. He dumps it back inside the zone. Overload one zone. Back behind the net. Looking. Still looking. Right through the slot. Oh. Right, loose puck right there. Oh, nice play by that. Oh, it went right across the crease. It looked, the goaltender was right in the right. I mean, the referee was in the right spot, so he called that no goal. It looked like it trickled right around that red line. And it did not go in. It did everything but go in. Shots of 41, 42. Right there. That's 42 shots. And Lumster can't get it out. Here comes Calais on the horse. On his horse, coming down. Shot! Oh! Almost trickle head deflected in front. Nice shot by Brendan LeBlanc. It almost squirted through the defenseman. He took something off it. It hit somebody in front and it almost trickled through the goaltender. Shots of 42-19. Lumster has 7 shots on net so far this period. That's good for them. Back behind the net. Kept in by Mazzaferro. Mazzaferro winds up, deflected into the corner. Up through the middle. Cannot pick it up. Nashoba on the attack. Coming through. Cannot get by Mazzaferro. Into the corner. Back behind the net. Mazzaferro. Picked up by Duval. Duval there. Duval all over his guy. All over him. Out through the middle. Cannot pick it up. Mazzaferro on the attack. Going over the red line. Going over the blue line. Trying to stick his way through. And he cannot get that shot that he wanted. He was trying desperately to get that shot off. He's got a cannon when he shoots it. He's got the puck again. He wants to be a forward. That's a beautiful thing. And he's getting racked in rhythm down there. Right through the middle. Picked up by Nashoba again. Out through the middle, cannot. Should be a long pass. Picked up by Lemansky. Lemansky knocks it out of zone. He's going to be a breakaway for LeBlanc. Out. Brito has it. He loses it. They're 5 aside. It's going to be icing if it does not go into the net. And he had to play the puck. Up and out. He just met. Nice little play by Tucker Mitten. Loose puck. Still loose, coming in. Shot all the way around. Just missed the net completely. On the attack is LeBlanc. LeBlanc all over his man. Flies him right into the corner. Mitten with the puck. Mitten with a shot. Pass here by the goal. Tried to do the wraparound. Cannot do it. 3.5 to go in the third. And it's going to be offside. Offside Nashoba with 3:26 left to go. Shots of 42-19. Wow, they've got 11 shots already this period. 11 to 7. 11-7 shots on net this period. Back to the point. Shot. All the way through. Stopped inside. Oh, nice little backhand. Could not make it. Right through the front porch again. Could not put it away. On the attack again. Off the board. Sending him hard. Going down hard. Nice little play by Healy. Knocks the puck off his stick. Couldn't get a chance to get a shot. Back inside. Loose the puck. Shot. Did not make it through. Back behind the net. Still loose. Along the near wall. Nice little pass stolen at center. Coming in, shot. Deflected off of by Will Parker. Make that shot. Turnaround shot. Still loose in front porch. And they knock it out. Forcing the shoulder to retreat. Zach Warnacini all over that puck. Coming in hard. Stop. Look. 2.5 to go in the third period. 2.5. Dumps it back inside. On it is Healy. Loose puck. Still loose behind the net. Healy fighting for the puck. He's getting help out there by Parker. Zach Warnacini fighting for the puck in the corner again. Parker knocks it around the boards. Kept in by Nashoba at the point. Walks in. They are ferocious on the puck as far as forecheck, and Nashoba is loose puck. They go after it hard. There's going to be icing against Leominster with 1:45 to go in the third period. Score is 4-1. Nobody has scored in the third period yet. Nashoba had 2 in the first, 2 in the second, and nothing here in the third. Face off to Melanson's left, his right. Aiden Bork tried to skip through. He could not do it. It's coming in. Mazzaferro all over him. Coming in, still has control. Coming in to the far point. Top of circle, shot right through the front porch. Loose puck, still loose. I can see it. They can't get it out of the zone. Tucker Min tries to dip it through, cannot get it. Tucker Min tried to hit somebody, he totally missed. Loose puck right there. Melanson just saved that with his grill. Shot right in the grill. No icing. 50 seconds to go in the game. 4-1. Shot did not get through. Loose puck. It's in the front porch. Could nobody put it away. Kept in. And it's out of the zone. 36 to go. On is Mazzaferro. Going down hard. Around the net. And he's winding up. Do the last rush. And he just gave it away. Inside the zone. Loose puck. There it is. Cannot pick it up. Back to the point. Nobody can pick it up. 20 seconds to go. Looks like the last rush for either team coming down. Shot. Another save to Melanson's credit. It's only like 45 saves tonight. That's all. 45 shots on net, and they just dump it out. And that's the game, ladies and gentlemen. The horn for the end of the third period. Nashoba walks away with a 4-1 win against the Blue Devils. They up their record to 12-1, and Leominster falls to 9-1 on the season. Nashoba comes out with a full attack on Melanson with 45 shots to 19. And that will be the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Good, classy game by both teams. There's only a few penalties for each team. They played well. And Melanson, again, the star of the game. He gets the first star, the second star, the third star, the fourth star, and the fifth star. So he will get a free elevator ride at the nearest Sheridan. That's what he's going to get. A free elevator ride at the nearest Sheridan for Ryan Melanson and family. Oh, we got to include their family. And they may have a winter vacation at Coggeshall Park. Awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for us here at the Wallace Civic Center. Your host, Ray Richard, cameraman Brad Bedard. Thanks for joining us. It's been a pleasure to entertain you people this evening with the ice hockey game. We will be back in action sometime in the near future. And when that happens, we'll let you know. Because I don't even know yet. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks on behalf of myself and Brad. We want to thank you for joining us. Have a great evening, and we'll talk to you soon. And good night, and may God bless. Good night, everybody.
LTV's Action Sports is brought to you in part through the generous support of these Leominster sponsors. Richardson Funeral Home, www.richardsonfuneralhome.net. The Il Camino Restaurant, www.ilcamino-restaurant.com. And by MP Crowley Company Incorporated, www.mpcrowleyinc.com.